Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So on the Bitcoin charts, the price has reached today the target in wave C of B that we looked at earlier today. I think when I made the last video, I explained to you that we're looking for the C wave to reach this area here around 62,169 to 62,627. That actually worked out nicely today. The price did respect resistance, and I warned you in my first video today that the rally from yesterday's low was only in 3 waves. Okay, so one of the updates I sent through earlier today to our Discord members was this one, that the price should be starting wave C of B from this region. If this is the case, then wave C should reach 62,169 and 62,627. Those targets, even on the smaller time frames, they are based on mathematics, and the price followed that. It's about probabilities, doesn't have to happen, but I can only highlight to you the ideal pathway. And this actually materialized. Okay, so the price, when we were just in the process of starting that C wave to the upside, and then the price did actually get to this area here. And if we go to the live chart now, you see how the price got rejected and started the move down. And I can identify a possible micro 5-wave move down in what would be wave 1 of C of 3. And don't get me wrong, there are plenty of wave counts applicable here, but I can identify, and that's most important, 3 waves up from the Tuesday low, which is not clearly bullish. The price respected resistance, so there's no sign that a low is in place. And from the resistance area, actually from the middle of it, from the center of it, a 5-wave move down. So I'm now watching for a wave 2 corrective rally possibly to form. We can add the next resistance. I mean, this is a micro resistance now. I mean, this is obviously a little bit fragile, okay? But this would be the standard resistance area for wave 2 between 60,928 and 61,887. Whereas actually, let's make it smaller. So starting at 61,206. And it would be an ABC structure as well. Let's see if that actually follows through. If we, as long as we stay now below the intraday high, which is located at around 62,400, I would focus further on the downside, which is also what I told you in the last video. And the main reason is that, okay, look, we are in support, we are still holding the support area, but I need to see some kind of a 5-wave move up. Situation would be different had the first rally that we've seen from the Tuesday low been a 5-wave move, but it was a 3-wave move. So I couldn't get bullish here. Short term, maybe, if you want to call that bullish for a C-wave rally, but it just looked like a 3-wave move. So and now we are moving down, and it just takes some kind of a break above resistance or a 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave pullback to indicate that a low has actually formed. So that's what we need to see. On the micro level, minimally a break above 61,887. Overall, then a break above the 63,280 level. But we'll see. I mean, depending on how the microstructure now develops, I might take the B wave resistance off the chart. For now, I choose to leave it on there. But micro resistance is now in the focus, and circle 3 to the downside could be unfolding right now. Don't expect it necessarily to work out like, from start to finish, every micro pattern. It typically isn't the case. Overall, also, this is now the area here, the orange support region between 55,480 and 60,837. This is the area where the white scenario should form a low. This is where the bulls should turn up and lead the price higher in a C wave to the upside. But the trend is still down. If the bulls turn up or not, well, only the market will decide that. And we have to read the signals. So the first signal that the bulls are turning up would be a break above that resistance area that I highlighted to you. So I'm just going with the trend. For me, the trend is still down, especially as long as we stay below that resistance area and below the intraday high. And in the coming sessions then, over the coming sessions, the price should move down lower in circle 3. And that will be my, that's going to be my view. Also, if I look at the altcoin sector, I mean, they might already be telling us what's going on here, because the altcoins are really, really looking quite poorly. There are some exceptions, but most of them are looking as if they need another low. And Bitcoin, that would work out quite well here with Bitcoin's scenario of the yellow chart, or yellow scenario that might take us down here into the 45k region. But I have to say, we're not even in the middle of the support area, so there is plenty of space. Bitcoin could even go down to 57,640, 55,480, and the white count would still be possible. So bear in mind that in the yellow scenario, yellow wave 1 to the downside would be a diagonal pattern, so it's likely going to change. But overall, to keep it very simple, the trend is down. I gave you a resistance area. Against that resistance area, we go with the local downtrend. And actually, you know what? I'm going to take out that resistance area because we don't need it anymore. The smaller one is relevant now. And only if we get a break above it, something more bullish might be playing out. Yeah, and then we just have to look at the structure. But without a 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave pullback, there isn't likely going to be anything clearly bullish. I mean, yeah, that's at the moment my view. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.